Saddam's doomsday toy box. Iraq, 2003. The story was that Saddam had world-ending weapons hiding under his mattress. Reality, nothing. The UN's own inspectors, led by Hans Blix, found no evidence of WMDs before the invasion. The Bush admin leaned on shaky intel, like the infamous yellowcake uranium claim, hyped by Dick Cheney. The result? 200,000 plus civilians dead, $2 trillion gone, ISIS born. America basically nuked a country's future over make-believe. By 2011, Iraq's infrastructure was rubble, only 30% of households had reliable electricity, and clean water was a coin toss. The power vacuum let ISIS fester, seizing Mosul by 2014. Freedom? More like a free-for-all for militias. Democracy delivery. Afghanistan, 2001. The mission was, crush Al-Qaeda. What happened? 2 decades of nation-building, defense contractors like Halliburton raking in $39 billion in contracts, and $2.3 trillion flushed. By 2021, the US trained 300,000 Afghan troops, but they folded faster than a bad poker hand when the Taliban rolled in. In the end, the Taliban, the same Taliban, walked right back into power. 20 years of war for the same before and after. Bonus, opium production skyrocketed, hitting 6,800 tons annually by 2020, funding the Taliban's comeback. America's exit left behind $7 billion in military gear, free toys for the victors. The domino apocalypse. Vietnam in the 60s. If Vietnam went communist, all of Asia was supposedly going down with it. Spoiler, it didn't. Vietnam did fall, but Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore kept running businesses just fine, with Singapore's GDP per capita hitting $82,000 by 2023. What did fall? 58,000 Americans, 2 million Vietnamese, and forests drenched in Agent Orange, 20 million gallons of it, poisoning 4.8 million people and causing cancer and birth defects for decades. This is the most recent loss for America, mind you, Operation Just Because. Panama, 1989. Officially just cause. Reality? Because we can. Manuel Noriega was a drug lord, sure, but also a CIA buddy for years, pocketing $320,000 in payments since the 70s. Once he stopped playing ball, flirting with Cuba and spilling CIA secrets, the US invaded, killed hundreds of civilians, some estimates say 3,000, and installed a friendly government. Obedience buys friendship, independence buys enemies. The invasion left Panama City's El Carrillo neighborhood in ashes, with 20,000 displaced. Noriega? Snagged, tried in Miami, and jailed. Mission accomplished, but Panama's poor paid the price. Humanitarian airstrikes. 2011. NATO swore it was all about protecting civilians. Then Gaddafi was bombed into oblivion, with 7,000 airstrikes dropping 26,000 tons of explosives. What followed was total chaos. Libya spiraled into civil war. Weapons spread across Africa, arming Boko Haram and Al-Qaeda affiliates in Mali. And yes, slave markets came back, open-air auctions reported in Tripoli by 2017. Humanitarian? More like a dystopia starter pack. Libya's oil production, once 1.6 million barrels a day, plummeted to 400,000 by 2015. Rival militias still carve up the country, with 2.5 million people needing aid in 2023. The Banana Republic Special. Guatemala, 1954. A democratically elected president, Jacobo Arbenz, tried land reform, and suddenly the CIA yelled, "Communism." Why? Because United Fruit Company, an American banana giant with ties to Eisenhower's cabinet, didn't want to lose profits. The CIA's Operation PB success used psyops, bribes, and a rebel army to topple Arbenz in a coup.